We're about to head over to Skye this morning, so we're going to get the ferry from Mallaig, head over onto the island. We've got a boat trip planned for Melgall today, camp overnight, and then we're going to head to Raasay tomorrow, so should be fun. Let's get going. As you cross over to Skye, you can see Egg and Rum, part of the small Isles group in Scotland's Inner Hebrides. A separate ferry runs from Mallaig to these islands, and it's well worth a visit to them both. Elgol is a small hamlet, 14 miles southwest of Broadford. You have a choice of 2 boat trips from Elgol, both of which go to Loch Coruisk. We went for the Misty Isles boat trip. The McKinnon family have been running the boat trip since 1969. Throughout the trip, the skipper shared interesting stories and facts about the area with us, and you could really tell how much passion he had for the place. While stopping the boat to tell us about the history of Loch Coruisk, the skipper suddenly caught sight of a minke whale. Minke whale can stay underwater for 20 minutes, but luckily for us, this one surfaced a number of times right in front of us. It was such a special moment, and I'm so glad we got to experience that on the way over. There's actually seals on these rocks, but they're so well camouflaged it takes a while to spot them. Loch Coruisk is a freshwater loch at the foot of the Black Cuillins. The only way to reach it is by boat or an 8-mile walk. The loch is believed to be the home of a kelpie, a shape-shifting creature from Celtic folklore, usually presenting as a black or grey horse, although they are also said to present in human form as well. These water spirits prey on humans, luring them to a watery death. It's thought that these stories and folklore served as a warning to children to stay away from deep water. If kelpies are real, you could quite believe one would call Loch Coruisk home. As we walked closer to the base of the Cuillins, it felt like we'd found ourselves in a scene from Lord of the Rings. Considered to be the most dramatic mountain range in Britain, the Black Cuillins are formed from the remains of the magma chamber of a large volcano. They are mostly formed of gabbro, which is what gives the mountains their dark colour. After stopping for lunch, I decided to get out my sketchbook to try and capture the mountains. I used to draw all the time, but over the past few years I've hardly picked up a pencil, as it was just making me feel really frustrated. Since I've started bookbinding, I've been trying to get back into drawing and to just enjoy the process without being self-critical of the final result. I'm still really struggling with this, and I'm still not picking up a pencil or paintbrush regularly, but I did enjoy trying to capture these dramatic mountains. It was at this point that we realised we'd stayed in this spot far too long and we needed to head back to the boat as quickly as possible. I just had time for a quick look at the Loch Coruisk memorial hut before we got the boat. Lachlan McKinnon built the hut in 1959 in memory of 2 young climbers who lost their lives while climbing Ben Nevis. His son Seamus joined him on these trips, and the visits inspired him to set up the Misty Owls boat trips. So you see, it's all connected. So that's the end of day 1 of our Skye trip. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more, please do subscribe, and I'll be back very soon with part 2. Bye for now.